You do not need to do this. This video particularly is geared towards people my age, so in their 20s. But if you're under 20, this might be you someday, and sooner than you think, actually. And if you're older or way older, this is even more for you, so pay attention, please. So because there have been so many videos about that subject, I wanted to do things a little different. We're gonna do a little game and pretend that you have quit your job. We're gonna do it in 3 parts. As you can see, there's a different setup. That's because I had to shoot in the living room because I didn't want to wake up my girlfriend who I'm living with, but she woke up anyway. Let me know if you dig this. I'm actually really happy about that setup right now. Part 1. I just quit my job. It's the 31st of whatever month you've decided that you were gonna quit your job. You've done everything, the farewell party, the cakes, the what are you gonna do next, etc. You've given all your stuff back. It's done. You're on your own. It's that part where you realize that time is yours, that you can do whatever you want. This is when you truly understand the meaning of like free will. And honestly, like vacations do that to you, but they do that on a smaller scale so that you're not really feeling the impact of I own 100% of my time right now. And you know, this part is also where you start renewing with your hobbies, whatever it is that you put on the side for a long time. Video games, making music, watching movies, drawing. But yeah, you know, you get back to whatever it is that you love doing, and everything kind of feels like better in a sense. Life feels easier, slower, but everything makes more sense, and your days are like, they're just full of you, full of what you want. But there's an issue that comes with this, and it's the second part, which is I just quit my job. You've been out of a job for, let's say, 3 months. You're getting kind of used to being able to do whatever you want. All the days are starting to look the same. Nothing is really telling you to do anything else. You don't really have a reason to get out of bed anymore. At first you did. It was, I need to get back to my hobbies. I need to catch up on all of that time that passed and where I didn't really do anything. But after a point, that gets slow and that gets annoying really quickly. There's this thing where you don't have any obligation and all of your time is free time. Hobbies start to lose their meaning slowly. You stop valuing them as much as they can be valued.
Oh my God, bro.
And they just become part of your day. It's hard to explain if you've been, you know, on lockdown. I think you will understand that feeling. Most people understand that feeling now when none of your hobbies make you happy anymore because you've done them so much without any change or any difference in the way that you make them happen. They're just that same old thing. And even video games, reading manga, whatever, drawing, it's just, I'm just doing it to do it. I'm talking about it as a hobby, but not necessarily as a passion thing. If your passion is video games, you could play the same game or even different similar games for years without ever getting tired of them. I'm specifically talking about hobbies. If you're able to have a passion that you want to turn into a job, so are millions of people. And that doesn't mean that whatever you want is oversaturated. There's no such thing as oversaturation. As long as there are people, you can sell however many versions of a product that you want. Art, it's so much more unique than just a product that don't even worry about oversaturation. This will never be a problem because there are so many people doing the same thing as you. It's important to know that you have to really hone in on your craft. You have to make it so irrefutable that you are one of the ones that there is no way that this won't pay your rent. You know, there's no way that this craft that you're doing or that this business that you're launching, that idea that you got, that drawing that you made, those illustrations aren't gonna pay your rent. You have to do this before you quit. The third part is important. And it's, I just quit my job. You've been out of a job for 6 months. Savings are running low. You haven't really been able to find another job because you're wondering if you actually want to find another job. All of your friends are starting to look at you weird. Actually, your social life is kind of messed up because your sleep is completely messed up as well. That insane, crazy business idea that you had with your partner completely went to shit. And it's not really your fault, but it's not gonna happen. Either you recognize that 6-month vacation was amazing and you had a lot of time to reflect, or you don't want to let it go. And now you just sit around wondering what your next great idea is gonna be while you're eating your last dollar and calling your parents in a panic, letting them know that you'll need your room to be ready. Now, I'm not stupid. I know that this is basically doomsday scenario. This is the worst possible case for anyone quitting their job to pursue something creative or artistic. I feel like it's my duty as wanting to talk to my younger self to basically show you how dangerous quitting your job without a plan actually is. It's not the saving grace that you think it's gonna be. It's not just gonna solve all of your problems magically. Getting more money might save all of your problems, but just quitting cold turkey is not gonna help. It's just simply not. What I want to finish this off with is that it's really important for you to not compare yourself with the people that you see online. I just did that like an hour ago, where I saw people my age, way more successful than me, doing basically everything I've wanted to do forever. I don't know who is backing them up. I don't know what kind of help they're getting. Everyone's situation is different. Just because you see someone who managed to quit their job and launch that incredibly successful business 3 months later doesn't mean that it's just gonna happen to you magically. You need to study. You need to get a plan of action. You need to make sure that everything you need to get that done is in your hands before you even think about quitting. Try to reduce your hours, maybe. Talk to your management, to your HR, let them know your state of mind, how you're feeling towards the amount of time you're spending at work, and do less of it. You have to make sure that you're safe before you can take those big risks. I'm saying that for you, by the way. I'm not saying that because I'm jealous or anything like that. I hope that all of the previous Yap sessions showed you that there is nothing but like goodwill in my heart. I want you guys to succeed. I want everyone to live the lives that we are destined to live. You know, I don't want you to think that there's a magical solution to all of your problems and that solution is just quitting your job or just grinding 24/7. No, or just being in a relationship or stuff like that. It's just, there's no shortcut, never, for anything. And it's important for you guys to know that, because as soon as you think that you can take that shortcut, it's actually going to set you back so far behind, and you'll regret it, and you'll be so mad at yourself for wasting time. So just don't do it, man. You don't have to quit your job right now. All right, like I said, you don't have to go, you don't have to leave. But what you might need though is to take a break. So if you want me to break down how and why you desperately need to take a break right now, click this video.